Hi guys, Rob here. Today I'm coming from Costabella Tropical Beach Hotel here in Mactan Cebu. So I'm staying at the junior suite room, which has the best view at the resort. You can see up there, it is low tide, so it's not the best time to film this actually. So let's check out this hotel in more detail. The resort comes with 156 rooms. TripAdvisor rates it as a 4-star property. It's a beachfront resort with an infusion of Spanish and Filipino style, including the food, which I'll show you later in the video. Before I go to the review, let's check its location. The resort is in the southeastern side of Mactan Island in Cebu. From the airport, it'll take you around 20 to 30 minutes drive. On a satellite view, it gives you a great overview of the resort and how it's set up. There are 2 main wings to the accommodation, the east and west wings. There's 2 main swimming pools between these 2 buildings, and at the front of the resort are their superior rooms, so you don't get too much of a view from the superior rooms. I just wanted to mention also, to and from the resort, when you're staying, it's a little bit out of the way, so if you want to get anywhere, you'll need to get a taxi or grab. If you're okay to walk to the main road, you can pick up some tricycles. It's a little bit difficult to get taxis from the resort, so you can walk out here, or obviously you can organise grab, which I've done. From this main road, it's about 300 metres down this driveway here. To the resort itself, you can see it looks beautiful. The beach area is set up nicely with umbrellas and lounge chairs. Looks good and makes for a nice place to relax by the ocean. Behind the lounge chairs are some pods to laze on as well. The beach is man-made. Visually it does look nice, at high tide anyway, and when the weather is good. There's some water sports. On each side of the beach there are some piers jutting out. One side they've constructed what they call the boardwalk. They've set up some lounges and some cabanas, and it does look better than it did previously. While I was there, they looked like they were constructing on the other pier to do the same as well. The boardwalk is also great at sunset. You can get some really spectacular photos. They have 2 swimming pools, not overly large, and located in between the 2 main buildings, one of them having a small slide for kids. The pools are actually more popular with guests than the beach. And most of the afternoon, due to the buildings, the pools are in shade, and it does feel nice with all the palm trees around. Just on the side of the second pool is the restaurant. Overall, I did like the food here. There is a bit of fusion with the Spanish cuisine with the local. I'm partial to seafood, and I did really like their seafood dish. The pizzas I tried were a bit so-so though. You've got the calamaris, there's a burger, and some local dishes. My favourite dessert was the warm brownie, magnificent. Here's a copy of the menu with prices so you get an idea of what they serve. For breakfast, it was a set menu from a choice of different dishes. With my room, breakfast was included, so just check conditions when you make your reservation. For your convenience, there was an ATM machine in the lobby. For a bit of exercise, you can rent out these bikes. Well, actually, they're free for 1 hour. So let's take a look at the rooms and the prices. Looking at Costabella's website, it'll give you a lot more information on the resort. There's also more details on the rooms, and you are able to check prices and availability. On screen now, you can see the prices for their various room types. For instance, it was $4,150 for the superior room with tax, and the deluxe poolside came in at $4,650 per night. Third-party sites such as TripAdvisor was showing Agoda as the cheapest, including tax. It was a little bit more expensive at $4,899.5 for the superior. So that was more than 700 peso than booking it direct with the resort. Trivago was also shown Agoda as the cheapest, but it was more expensive as well. Then looking at Agoda directly, it was even more expensive at over 5,000 peso. And just to compare prices, prior to the pandemic, they were starting from 5,800. For day use, rates for weekdays were starting from 1,250. To the rooms, the superior were temporarily closed when I stayed, and personally I prefer to go for the higher room types anyway. The deluxe poolside with private balcony on the ground floor, on the east wing. As it suggests, these rooms come with a private balcony looking towards the swimming pool. The rooms are a decent size, clean, and they come with 1 double and 1 single bed, tea and coffee making facilities, wardrobe with safe and robes, decent sized bathroom. My room had a bathtub and shower. Overall, I thought the room was pretty decent. The other poolside deluxe are on the higher levels, and the main difference is that you don't get a private balcony, but rather a shared one. Inside the rooms, they are exactly the same, and because you don't have the private balcony, these rooms are slightly cheaper. The Premier Deluxe rooms are located in the west wing, and the rooms are a little bit bigger than the deluxe rooms. They come in configuration of 2 double beds or 1 Costabella king. The decor in the room seemed a little bit older, but the room itself was decent. These came with a balcony that overlooked the pools as well. The bathroom was good. Keep in mind some only come with a shower only. And this is the Costabella bed. It's huge. You could fit the whole Walton's family in it. As mentioned, some of these room types have a bath and shower, and some have a shower only. The Seafront Junior Suite offers a bit more comfort and space. It did look a tad old-fashioned though, but other than that the room was fine. It did have some relaxing chairs, work desk, and a king bed. It had a balcony that overlooked the ocean, giving the best views in the resort. At the entrance of the room there was coffee and tea making facilities, mini bar, safe, and a little wardrobe. A large bathroom complete with bathtub and separate shower. Again, a decent bathroom. So to sum it all up, as I mentioned, I've stayed here many years ago, and honestly not a lot has changed since then. There's been some small cosmetic changes here and there. The most noticeable one is the boardwalk, and that does spruce up the place. The beachfront does look a bit nicer from my last visit. Some of the staff are just outstanding and courteous, friendly. That always adds to your experience when you stay at a place. The resort is getting on a bit. It is over 30 years old, and it still holds a bit of charm. It's nothing outstanding. I still think it's a nice place to stay at. So for me, I'd rate the resort as C+. So that comes in at above average and recommended. If you want to check out more hotels and resorts here in Mactan Island, check out the video on screen now. Until then, keep safe, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers.